Hello, Lone Wanderer. So this is part 3 of the features of the Wojtek Tracker knife. So far, if you've not seen him, watch just parts 1 and 2. I'm just going through the features because I haven't got access to editing equipment. Obviously, I can't really fast track things, so this is why I put my videos into different parts. So it's not going to take forever and a day to upload. So we've discussed the ergonomics and the make of the steel and things like that in the first 2 parts. Demonstrated the first portion of the blade, which is the cutting part of the blade, which this bit here, the cutting portion here, it's not 100% straight, so you've got a slight recurve there. But to be fair, this is probably the straightest tracker knife I've used so far, because most that I've used it's very pronounced, the curve, so it's almost like a smile, but this one's a little bit more straighter, which is why I like it. But obviously you can't make a tracker knife that is 100% straight here anyway, because it's got to transition into this quarter round bit here and then onto the chopping part, the hatchet version, the hatchet part, sorry. So having it straight is pretty much impossible. So you can't have a straight edge and then go straight onto a recurve. You know, they've got to be some leeway there. So that's why most tracker knives tend to have a slight recurve there. But it is the straightest recurve that I've ever seen on the tracker knife. So that is a massive plus for me. So I've explained about this. I've explained in part 2 about this notcher, which wasn't a very big video, because you know, we can't really drag it out too much because it's a tiny little saw blade, and you just use it for notching. Whether or not it's got other uses, I don't know. I will be trialing this out for the next few weeks or more, and then doing more videos on this knife. So this is part 3, and this is what makes a tracker knife, or a tracker knife basically, is the infamous quarter round, or in this case the spike. Explained on the first video about this bit here. This is probably, it's really pronounced. It's like a tooth. I've never seen that on some of the other tracker knives that I've used, where it actually sticks out like that, because normally it's just slightly rounded. So it's sharp there, and it's usually slightly rounded, like on the Tops tracker knives, on the Baroque tracker knife, and a few other tracker knives that I've used. Like I say, I'm not an expert on tracker knives. You want to see a tracker knife, put it through its paces. Again, go outdoors. Keep saying that. easy going outdoors. I've got to go outdoors on the brain. Easy going outdoors. He's pretty much the foremost expert on a tracker knife, not me. So I'm still only a novice when it comes to tracker knives, even though I've used some in the past. But yeah, so part 3, we're going to demonstrate a quick demonstration of this. Okay, so you can, because there's no saw there, you can choke up on there and you can use this bit there to maybe open the belly of a fish. You can also aid it in skinning techniques and get into really corners where you don't need to penetrate the belly or anything like that. So I can see it's being really handy. But one of the things that it can do, and it excels at, is actually feather sticks. Now with a bit of practice, I've had to practice with this bit. This can make really good feathers. So I use this piece. Again, this looks like ash. Yes, again, it's got a piece of ash. Not the best wood to work with, but so I've got in here. And And so it's going to carve a little bit of a straight edge there to work with. So we use this part of the knife, the tracker, just to make it straight, a little bit straighter. Try this side first. So we'll try that bit. And what we're going to do is, you can hold it two ways. So you can hold it by the handle, or you can hold it further up. I'll probably do it like that. Whatever works for you. Try it with the handle first. So have this long piece of wood. So on your chest here, place the spike bit towards you, so it's got to be a good stable platform, because obviously you don't want the wood to slip and the knife to slip, because you'll be drawing this knife towards you. Okay, comfy seat, and the spike, just use the spike to draw feathers. Not the best of woods, but you get the idea. Slip it round. That's where the grain is. It's very knotty here. You can see knots, and that's stopping it from performing good feathers. So I'm going to try it this way. That's better. So you can see, if you have the right piece of wood, like this would do your feathers, and it does it really well. A lot better than some of the other trackers that I've used, apart from Kev's, but I haven't got Kev's tracker knife, unfortunately. It's definitely really sharp and a massive improvement. I mean, if you look at that, really fine. That'll take a spark from a ferro rod, no problem at all. It takes a bit of practice to do it like that, especially if you, like me, you're used to doing feathers this way. But you can do it feathers this way as well. Because it is a hollow grind after all. So I know it's off camera, but you can do it. So you can do it this way, or you can use the sharp spiky bit, the quarter round bit. Choice is yours. Just showing you how well this bit works. Really impressed with that. It's probably the best one I've used for feather sticking. That I've used of tracker knives, but I've only used probably maybe four different tracker knives in my lifetime. But yeah, that's definitely works for me. I like that. So let's do it again. So I'll do it on a fresh piece. So I'm gonna see if I can do it straighter. It's a bit rotten, this wood, so it's not the best wood, if I'm honest. This hollow gun really does slice. It's a good slicer. Really like it. So yeah, it's a bit knotty, but so just carve it at an angle so that we've got a straight edge. So it's almost like a square edge. Still got a knot in there, but so second grip, you can do it like this. So again, it's entirely up to you. Some people feel like you've got more control when you hold it like that compared to when you hold it with the handle, but we'll see. As soon as you get the right angle, but even with rubbish wood like this, it's still possible. You can see it's not 100% straight. You see there's a knot there, but it still managed to do it. So if this was a straight piece with no knots in it, probably would have chose the better wood, but it's only a little quick demo. Then it would have been a lot better, probably a lot longer curls, but for the purpose of the video, not too shabby, and that will definitely take a spark from a ferro rod. So yeah, really impressed with that, and that's one of the things that you can use it for. And again, with a little bit more experimentation, I'll find out what else you can do with that. So yeah, that's another pass from me. That you can do that. So, you know, to be honest, I mean, I'm really impressed with this so far. For this size tracker knife, yes, it has its cons, which I will go into later on, but so far it's pretty good, pretty decent. It's nice and lightweight as well, because it's only 4.8mm thick. So it's nice to maneuver. You hardly notice that it's on your belt, even though it's quite long, but nice and lightweight, and it's not too thick either. So, you know, it doesn't need to be like 6-7mm thick like the tops is. It just needs to be strong and capable. So yeah, so far I'm actually liking this. But anyway, so that's the quarter round demonstrated. You can as well, which I'll probably demonstrate in another video, you can stab this into a log and you can actually draw feathers from either this part or this part down here as well, which is possible. But I'll need a little bit more practice doing that if we're going to do it that way. But yeah, so that's part 3, and that's number 3, feature number 3 on this Wojtek survival knife, tracker knife. So stay tuned for part 4. Bye bye for now.